Hey guys, MadAssGamers here. Now this video is going to be a preview of Borderlands 2, of everything we know so far. There's about a week till it releases. I know here in Australia, I'm pretty sure it's next Thursday, but keep in mind it could be a bit different by the time I actually end up uploading this. So Borderlands 2, developers Gearbox Software, publishers 2K Games. Platforms will be released on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PC. And the release dates September the 18th in the US and September the 21st in Europe. So Borderlands 2 is a follow-up game to the 2009 first-person shooter Borderlands. Borderlands 2 was officially announced on August the 3rd, 2011, and here's everything we know so far about the game. First off, let's start with the plot. Borderlands 2 is set 5 years after the events of the first game. Handsome Jack, which is the Borderlands 2 main villain, has taken over the Hyperon Corporation and declared himself the dictator of Pandora. He has stolen all credit for finding the treasured vault and killing the Destroyer. Now before I go on, we do have a spoiler of Borderlands 2 on how the game actually starts on our site. I won't say that now because some people won't want it spoiled, but there'll be a link in the description to the full wiki on our website. You can, if you want to read it, it's just how the game begins. You can go there and read it, but I won't talk about it now. Now in Borderlands 2, the original characters will make an appearance in the game, but they won't be playable. They'll just be NPCs, so bots, and each have their own backstory. And basically they'll give you, the player, all different sorts of quests to complete during the game. Now onto the setting. The game will return to the setting of the first game, Pandora. Players here will find all new characters, enemies, weapons and equipment. The main concept of the setting will remain the same, but we will see some pretty nice tweaks to the environment. Some of the new characters in Borderlands 2 include Axton, Handsome Jack, Maya, Salvador, Tiny Tina and Zero. Like I mentioned, returning characters will not be playable in Borderlands 2. They will be returning as NPCs, and some of those NPCs are Brick, Claptrap, Lilith, Mad Moxie, Marcus, and Roland. Borderlands 2 will feature 4 different player characters, first one being Axto, aka Commando, Maya, aka Siren, a female with the ability to phase lock her enemies and control the flow of battle, Salvador, a brute force master of mayhem, Zero, aka Assassin, a mysterious individual equipped with deadly precision attacks, and finally the Mech Romancer. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, but we don't know too much about this character, but we do know that it could be a mix of human and machine, and it will have the ability to control death trap robots. Now onto some of the enemies in Borderlands 2. Like I mentioned before, Handsome Jack is the game's main villain. Other enemies include Skags, Bandits, Constructors, Varkids, Golifs, Surveyors, Nomads, Warloaders, and Threshers. So all these enemies you're going to be fighting through the game each have their own abilities and each have their own weaknesses that allow you to kill them easier. Seeing that most of the community was unhappy with the driving mechanics from vehicles in the first game, Gearbox have decided to start from scratch and rebuild the driving mechanics for Borderlands 2. Gearbox have said they've redone the suspension and physics of driving and have also added the ability to power slide, but at the same time, keeping it as realistic as possible. And also when driving in Borderlands 2, hitting a rock or any sort of solid object won't bring the vehicle to a dead stop. You simply just sort of bounce off it. Now we're told one of the new vehicles in the game will be known as a party truck that allows multiple players to sit in it at once. Some confirmed weapons for Borderlands 2 so far are sniper rifles, rocket launchers, pistols, submachine guns, shotguns, and combat rifles. The Badass ranking system is a new feature in Borderlands 2 and is a complete set of challenges players can aim to complete. Completing these challenges will earn you tokens that can be redeemed for perks that will be available for all your characters. Tokens can be earned by doing things like completing a mission without dying and that sort of stuff. After earning one of these tokens, you're given the choice of to choose one of these stat boosting options, and the list of these options are max health, extra shield capacity, shield recharge delay, shield recharge rate, melee damage, extra grenade damage, your gun accuracy, gun damage, fire rate, recoil reduction, reload speed, and critical hit damage. If you live in the US, GameStop is currently holding a pre-order bonus of the Creature Slaughter Dome DLC. It's this sort of new map pack where you can face off in all new enemies and stuff like that. Here in Australia, we have two different collector's editions for Borderlands 2. They include the Deluxe Vault Hunter Edition, which includes the game, a map of Pandora, a Marcus bobblehead, some stickers, and also bonus digital content, which runs for about $99 in the US and $118 here in Australia. And we have another one, the Ultimate Loot Chest Edition, which comes with the game, field notes from Sir Hamlock, a lithograph, a vending machine bobblehead box, 4 stickers, steelbook case, comic book download, and heaps more stuff. And that's running for about $150 in the US and $100 here in Australia. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to smash that thumbs up button if you did enjoy this video, and if you're excited for Borderlands 2, I know I am. It looks like it's going to be an awesome game. Can't wait to play it. And that's everything we know so far. So if you want to hear about that spoiler I was talking before, link in the description, check it out. But other than that, thanks for watching. Peace.